Hello everybody. So continuing with the Ayurveda series, this video explores another commonly used medicine in Ayurveda known as Giloy. Giloy is the Hindi name for a plant scientifically known as Tinospora cordifolia. In English, the plant is known as the hard-leaved moon seed plant, and in Sanskrit it is called Guduchi. Giloy is a herbaceous vine or a climbing shrub that belongs to the Menispamaceae family. It is found in various parts of Asia, including Bangladesh, Borneo, China, India, Indonesia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. The plant's most notable features are the elongated twining branches, simple heart-shaped leaves, tiny greenish-yellow flowers, and small, round, fleshy fruits that turn red when they're ripe and contain curved seeds. So this is where the plant gets the name moon seed, because the seeds have a curved shape like the moon. The plant Giloy can be grown on virtually any soil, from sandy soil to clay loam soil. The only catch is that the soil must be well drained with enough moisture and rich in organic matter for the plant to be able to grow. Giloy can also grow under varying climatic conditions. So research done on Giloy found that it contains a diverse range of medicinal properties, including antispasmodic, anti-diabetic, anti-arthritic, antiperiodic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-stress, anti-allergic, anti-malarial, hepatoprotective, anti-leprotic, anti-neoplastic, and immunomodulatory activities. I will do a separate video going through the different medicinal properties and explaining what they mean and why it's important to know what properties a particular plant has before using it. The ashwagandha video was a bit too long because I went through each property explaining it, so I won't do that in this video. Because of the aforementioned plant properties, a number of commercial pharmaceutical products have been manufactured and sold as Ayurvedic medicine. So the first product containing Giloy is from a brand known as Abaibu Bej. I probably did not pronounce that correctly. But this product is marketed as an anti-stressor. The second product is by a brand named Braveheart Capsules, and this product is used to lower cholesterol and as a diuretic. The third product is by a brand called Siroholiv Capsules and Siroholiv DS syrups. This product is marketed as a hepatoprotective agent that prevents liver damage. The fourth product is by a brand named Guduchi, and the product is marketed as an immune booster to help fight off infections. So Guduchi is also the Sanskrit name for Giloy. The fifth product is by a brand named Madhumehari, and that product is used to treat urinary problems. It's also used to maintain blood sugar and to treat fatigue. The sixth product is by a brand named Mosafen, and the product is sold as a blood purifier with anti-allergic properties. The seventh product is by a brand named Rebuild, and the product is sold as an anti-stressor with antioxidant properties. The eighth product is by the brand named Safe Herb, and this product is marketed as being able to treat anemia and sexual disability. The ninth product is Tinospora cardifolia pellets, and it is used to treat a range of diseases. The last product is by the brand Tanplex, which is used to boost immunity. These are just a few products. You also have established wellness brands like Himalaya that also sell Guduchi or Giloy. On their website, one of their latest blogs is a 1-minute blog post on the benefits of Giloy. So the post mentions that Giloy promotes digestion and wound healing. It boosts immunity and metabolism. It rejuvenates the mind and the body. It increases energy and appetite. It removes free radicals. It enhances the function of white blood cells. It fights and prevents respiratory infections and improves the body's defense mechanism against infections. Oh, and I didn't mention that it contains therapeutic properties such as anti-diabetic, anti-spasmodic, anti-arthritic, and anti-allergic properties. So different businesses and people market and use Giloy in different ways. In general, Giloy can be used as an aphrodisiac that boosts libido. It is also taken as a liver tonic. Giloy is also used as a febrifuge. A febrifuge is a substance that is used to treat malaria and chronic fever. Giloy is also taken as a diuretic. Diuretics are substances that help the body get rid of excess water and salt by passing urine. Let's have a look at other uses of Giloy as they relate to the properties mentioned earlier. We'll do this by reviewing an article by Mittal, Sharma, and Batra. So according to the article, the stem of the Giloy plant has anti-diabetic properties that help regulate the level of blood glucose in the body. The root has also been shown to have anti-diabetic properties, which increase the level of glycosylated hemoglobin, hydroperoxidase, and vitamin E. Glycosylated hemoglobin is when sugar, also known as glucose, gets stuck on the hemoglobin, a protein that is found in the red blood cells. So this typically happens when a person has higher than normal blood sugar levels. So according to the study, the root of Giloy helps lower the number of hemoglobin with sugar attached to them. Hence, it is used to treat diabetes. The article continues to say that Giloy has immunomodulatory properties that improve the phagocytic activity of macrophages. Macrophages in the body are cells that help your body detect and destroy bacteria and other harmful organisms. So taking Giloy helps your body fight off organisms that cause infection. So basically, it helps boost your body's immunity. The article also says that Giloy has anti-toxic properties. The plant extracts contain antioxidants that are effective against aflatoxicosis, a fatal fungal infection that affects animals. Additionally, the leaf and stem extracts have been shown to have hepatoprotective effects and are used to prevent damage to the liver. The article says that the Giloy root has anti-HIV and anti-cancer properties. As I've already mentioned in the ashwagandha video, when a plant or drug claims to have anti-HIV or anti-cancer properties, it's first important to understand that it does not mean that the plant or medication can cure HIV or cancer. What it means is that it most likely blocks or inhibits certain steps in the HIV life cycle from taking place. And this inhibition could prolong the affected person's life. So, HIV medication, for example, works by inhibiting the HIV-1 protease C enzyme, which is the enzyme that is responsible for causing the HIV to replicate in the body. So always be careful and cautious about medications, especially herbal remedies that say they can cure HIV. Investigate how the medication actually prevents the replication of the different enzymes. HIV-1 and HIV-2 proteases are just two of the well-known enzymes that can be inhibited by certain plants and medications. The same logic should be applied to anti-cancer plants and medications. So find out which enzymes are being inhibited and how. And always remember, for every action, there's an opposite but equal reaction. So also find out the side effects of that plant or medication. So anti-cancer is also like a very blanket statement because there are different types of cancer. You do have things like histone deacetylase inhibitors or HDAC, which block a number of enzymes in the cancer life cycle, but I've never heard of a plant or a drug that can block or inhibit every type of cancer growth. The last sentence in this cancer section says that Giloy has reported better effects than doxorubicin. Another important thing to realize is that some research studies are funded by manufacturers of certain drugs or medications. So obviously, such papers will be biased in favor of that drug manufacturer. So do your due diligence, but also take what you read with a grain of salt and always use your discernment. Okay, the article further mentions that Giloy has antimicrobial properties that make it effective against a number of bacteria. Lastly, the article mentions that Giloy stem has antioxidant properties that increase erythrocytes, membrane lipid, peroxide, and catalase activity. So catalase is an enzyme that breaks down hydrogen peroxide in the cells to produce water and oxygen. A decrease in catalase activity, or when the catalase enzyme doesn't work properly, it causes a number of age-related illnesses. So taking Giloy increases catalase activity, which can help you look and feel younger. I use Giloy powder for various things. As you can see on the container, it says that it boosts immunity. So earlier we mentioned that Giloy has immunomodulatory properties which help your body detect and destroy infection caused by bacteria. So we've proven the first claim made by this product. I use Giloy to make an infusion. I drink to boost my immunity. You'll notice that most of the Ayurvedic medicines that I will be showing or talking about in this Ayurveda series things like jamul, neem, tulsi, triphala, wheatgrass, amla, moringa, and ashwagandha, which I've already done videos on. I take most of those because they boost immunity. I live in a foreign country, so everything I eat is very foreign. It's very different from what I typically eat in South Africa. Even the air that you breathe is very different. The water that you drink is also very different. So, to make it easy for your immune system to not get overwhelmed and go on overdrive, it's sort of necessary to take immune boosters. So, I take those supplements to boost my immunity. This product also says that Giloy alleviates asthma and fever. So in this case, I want to just highlight two things. So asthma is a type of inflammatory illness. So earlier I did mention that Giloy has anti-inflammatory properties. I think the previous article where I matched the properties and the uses probably did not mention the anti-inflammatory property, or maybe it did just in passing. But yeah, Giloy has anti-inflammatory properties, so that is probably correct that it can be used to treat asthma. The second one is fever. So fever is not an illness; it's more like a symptom of an illness. I once read somewhere that a fever happens when a body tries to make itself too hot for either a virus or a bacteria to survive, meaning that fever is your body's effort to kill a virus or bacteria. So when your body like struggles to fight a bacteria or a virus, it will make itself too hot for the bacteria or virus to survive, in hopes that the heat kills the bacteria or virus. So, which now begs the question: when you get a fever, do you just let it go on, or do you take med lemon? I'm not really sure what the purpose of a med lemon is, because if this statement is true, then taking med lemon when you have a fever is like you're stopping your body from protecting itself. It's kind of weird. But anyways, the last use is that Giloy helps you fight the signs of aging. So this is related to the antioxidant property. Antioxidants fight off free radicals, and the buildup of free radicals can cause damage to the body cells and can lead to aging and other age-related illnesses. So this claim is true. I used Giloy to make a face mask. I add turmeric and honey to the mask. You can also add lemon if you want to remove dark spots or discoloration, or even lighten your skin or even it out. You can apply the mask for 5 to 10 minutes and then wash it off. So this makes your skin really smooth and young. It makes your skin very smooth and youthful. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something. Comment down below if you've ever used Giloy. What did you use it for? How did you use it? And did it work? Thank you so much for listening. Stay blessed and bye.